is everything. How you finish it is everything too, as I've heard. Everybody has a different routine of how they start it and exit it. When you rush into the day, you miss the opening hours that could do what they need to do. See, when everything is in a rush, when we do things that are rushed, when we rush the day, when we just think we're going to accomplish this or accomplish that and keep on going, we fail to do the important things that need to be done. And we lose sight of things. We lose sight of the relationships in our life. And hey, who knows? We may be exiting a relationship that may have met its match. And it's all time to move on. Something else. Maybe it's a routine that says, I want to be more healthier than I was before, and I'm going to exercise. So you do those little things each and every day. Maybe it's not building like a bodybuilder, but maybe it's exercising to the point where you're exercising to be healthy. Maybe it could be 3 or 4 times a week. Maybe it could be something as doing an artwork, art or writing, anything, sports, anything to open your eyes to doing a lot of things. And you know what? You build on them. You build at that routine. Something that I neglected last year was following that routine. But I found some new things. And I built on it. Now, when you're building on something, you're building on making things better. When you build on things, you are making things improve. When you are building, you make everything worthwhile. And maybe, just maybe, you don't improve on the things that you might not think you're improving on, but it takes time to build. It's like you may feel and think you don't have any money, but yet you're granted with $35 to do whatever, and if those are the $35 you last on for the week, and you have your food and everything else, maybe you put $5 in savings, $5 to an investment, $5 for this podcast, which I'm able to spend on again. And you build on there. You build on advertising different stuff for business if you have it. And there are many, I'm not going to say it, but there are many different avenues you could travel for that. You've word of mouth on the street. There are many things that you could do, and I'm going to use the comparison that I mentioned in my blog. that I said, it's kind of like having a video game that you own, but your system broke. You enjoy and you love playing that video game, but it's useless because the system is broke and you need to buy the system. However, you don't have any money. So because you don't have any money, you don't have the system. And you know it's going to be a while before you play the game. Now, once you have it, once you have the system and things start flowing, you can start playing that game once again. And there are no roads that need to be met, or all roads can be traveled once that game is being played. Now, I feel where I'm going, there are going to be brand new roads traveled. And although I don't know what I was discussing before in the past, but I do know what I'm discussing now, I am working on improving the stuff that is needed. I'm working on bettering myself to the point where I enjoy life. Now, they say we are all in a rat race. Some of it may be true, but I don't believe that. I believe mentally we have the map to escape that race in the maze. And once we get out, we'll have a plan, because we will know where we are going next. This has been the Joseph Evaldi podcast, and I might be adding another podcast. You never know, but it's in discussion. Maybe I'll have one podcast with me, one podcast with my friends, and we'll decide what goes on from there. This has been the Joseph Evaldi podcast. Until next time, take care.